Lesson 8. This lesson will show the user how to create a frequency table in Histogram. We want to construct a frequency distribution from a data set. The data set lists the cell phone screen times in minutes for 30 U.S. adults on a recent day. Construct a frequency distribution that has 7 classes. The number of classes is 7, which is stated in the problem. You need to find the range of the data, so the minimum value is subtracted from the maximum value. So 405 minus 155 is equal to 250. We now have to determine the class width. The class width is the range divided by the number of classes. So our range was 250, the number of classes is 7, and that is equivalent to 35.71. In this case, we round up to the next convenient number, which is 36. Number 4, the minimum data entry is 155. Is a convenient lower limit for the first class. To find the lower limits of the remaining 6 classes, add the class width of 36 to the lower limit of each of the previous class. So the lower limits of other classes are 155 plus 36, which is equal to 191. 191 plus 36 is equal to 227, and so on. The upper limit of the first class is 190, which is 1 less than the lower limit of the second class. The upper limit of other classes are 190 plus 36, which is 262, and so on. So now we create a frequency distribution. So over here, you list all your classes, and then looking at your data, you make a tally mark for each data entry in the appropriate class. For instance, the data entry 168 is in between 155 and 190. So make a tally mark in that class. Continue until you have made a tally mark for each of the 30 data entries. Once you do that, total it for each class. Here I have 3, 2, 5, and once you did all that, make sure you add these up so you get 30. Okay, I've opened up an Excel spreadsheet and with the class and the frequency. So the first things we have to do is highlight our data. So I copied A2 through B8. I just highlighted it. I'm coming over here to insert, and these are your recommended charts, but the one we're going to select is the one that says insert statistical chart. Hit the down arrow and you'll see histogram. And you can see that's pretty large here. So I did this so you could see what I'm doing. All right, notice these aren't correct. So we're going to come over here to this plus sign where it says chart elements, and we're going to click that. I want you to go over to where it says access, and there's an arrow. If you click that, we're going to come down here to more access options. And it opens up how we want to format this. We're going to bin width. And that's not going to do anything for us, so we're going to go by category. And there it is. It has now created our histogram by categories, and it's our class width. So I'm going to see if I can get rid of this. Well, I can't. So over here, I'm going to see if I can close this up a little so you can see what happened. And so there it is. We're going to change our chart title to what this represents, and it was a frequency distribution for cell phones screen times in minutes. And we'll close that out. And you just come out here and you click. Okay. All right. So if we come over here, when we go to the access titles, over here, if you highlight that and delete it, you can type frequency. And down here, we can say minutes. So once again, you can size it. And there's our frequency histogram. Oh, made an error. So you can just come back here, distribution for cell phones, and it will take care of it for you. That ends the discussion on histogram. Remember, if you have any problems, you can always go up here to the help, and if you click that, it comes up to the help screen, and just click this one, and over on the right side, you have your help function there. So good luck, and I hope this was informative.